Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This lesson is for class 10 subject English. In this lesson, our topic is book exercise of lesson 15. The last unit, which is opportunity. Exercise B. Choose the correct option. To describe opportunity, the poet has employed the technique of personification. Second one, by using the contextual clues, the word closest in meaning to the phrase reel from is upset about. Option A. Those reel from righteous retributions blow. In this line, the poet has used the technique of alliteration. Fourth one, and find the future's pages white as snow. In this line, the word snow is used as simile. The mood of the poem opportunity is hopeful. Come to vocabulary portion. Look at the words in the table below. Besides its surface meaning, these words have been purposely used to give depth to the meaning of the poem. Consult a dictionary for its literal sense and try to find out its conceivable connotations. So for this, students, this will be your activity. You will do this in your activity copy. For this purpose, you will consult a dictionary. Students, you should also know about connotations. That what is connotations? Connotation and denotation are two principal usul, methods of describing the meaning of words. Connotation और denotation दो उसूली तरीक़ाकार होते हैं जो कि अल्फाज के मायने को बयान करने के लिए इस्तेमाल होते हैं. Connotative meaning or connotation refers to the emotions or human reactions and feelings that come from a word. Connotative meaning और connotations हवाला देते हैं उन जज्बात का, उन इंसानी रद्द-ए-अमल और ख़यालात का जो कि लफ्ज़ से हासिल होते हैं. Connotation meaning could be of positive and negative association, while denotation is the precise literal definition of a word that might be found in a dictionary. For example, if you look up the word snake in a dictionary, its denotative meaning is any of numerous scaly, legless, sometimes venomous reptiles having a long, tapering, cylindrical body and found in most tropical and temperate regions. The connotations for the word snake could include evil or danger. So, the denotative meaning will be any of numerous scaly, legless, sometimes venomous reptiles having a long, tapering, cylindrical body and found in most tropical and temperate regions. While the connotative meaning, the connotations for the word snake could include evil or danger. So, this consists of human reactions and feelings. So, this will be your activity. You will do it in your activity copy. Exercise B. Scan the poem opportunity for poetic words and make a list of them. Substitute these words with simple everyday words. This will be also your activity. Writing portion. Write an expository paragraph on the message of the poem opportunity. Explain in your writing how effective pour asar or not the message of the poem is. Students, all of the exercises of writing portion will be your activity. You will do it in your activity copy by using your own words. Paraphrase the first and last stanza of the poem opportunity. Exercise C. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Develop a mind map on this quote and write a detailed persuasive essay with help of this mind map. Listening and speaking will be also your oral activity. Divide the class into groups of 5 students each and share your ideas with the class on the opportunities of employment available to youth of Pakistan. Come to grammar portion. Use appropriate punctuation marks, full stop, colon, semicolon, hyphen, quotation marks and question mark in the following sentences. Students, first We should know about punctuation marks. In your previous classes, you have studied about punctuation marks, that what is punctuation marks. So let's revive it. First, we should study about punctuation. What is punctuation? Punctuation means the right use of putting in points or stops in writing. Punctuation is used to make the meanings clear and easy to understand. Punctuation is used to make the meanings clear and easy to understand. The meaning of a sentence can change with the use of different punctuation marks. Different punctuation marks का इस्तेमाल करने से सेंटेंस के जो मीनिंग है वो बदल सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, रिजवान सेड अली ऑफर्स dawn prayer with congregation. Rizwan said Ali offers dawn prayer with congregation. Following are the different punctuation marks used in written English. These are the punctuation marks which is used in English language. As a punctuation mark, full stop, dot, comma, colon, semicolon, question mark, exclamation mark, apostrophe, hyphen, dash, dots, slash, quotation marks and parentheses. But in this lesson, we will study about full stop, comma, colon, semicolon, question mark, hyphen and quotation marks. So let's start. What is full stop and how should we use full stop in our sentences? It shows the greatest pause. It is used at the end of a sentence, that is declarative or imperative sentences. We know about declarative or imperative sentences. I recite the Holy Quran regularly. Put full stop. This is the first use of full stop, that at the end of a sentence which is declarative or imperative, we will put full stop. And second use is to mark abbreviations, just like MBA, AM, UNO. The use of colon, it is another sign of greater pause. It is used sometimes with a dash and called colon and dash. It is used. First one, before an explanation. Here is the uses about the colon. The three uses of the colon. First one is before an explanation. I have to submit the assignment. It is the last date. Second one, before a list. The parts of speech are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So before a list we will put colon. And third one, to introduce a quotation, just like Allah says, then we will put colon. When talking with your parents, comma, do not even mention oof, nor should you raise your voice to them. The uses of semicolon in English language. It is a greater pause as compared to comma. It is a greater pause as compared to comma. It is used to separate two main clauses, especially those not joined by a conjunction. Just like they made the blunder, we will put semicolon. They would truly deserve the punishment. Fifth one, which is question mark. It is used at the end of an interrogative sentences. It is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. Just like have the children got the seat, put question mark. If I listen to you, comma, will you give me that box? Put question mark. Where do you live? Put question mark. So in the end of an interrogative sentence, we will put question mark. Come to the uses of hyphen. It is used to form a compound from two or more other words. It is used to form a compound from two or more other words. Stone-hearted, folk, lift truck, mother-in-law. To form, second uses to form a compound from a prefix and a proper name. This is first one used to form a compound from two or more other words, and the second uses to form a compound from prefix and a proper name, just like pre-engineering, pro-European. So we will put hyphen when we form a compound from prefix and a proper name. Third one, when writing compound numbers between, just like 21 and 99 in words. When writing compound numbers between 21 and 99 in words, like 73, 31, etc. Fourth one, use sometimes in British English to separate a prefix ending in a vowel from a word beginning with the same vowel, just like corporate, preeminent, etc. Fifth one, use after the first section of a word that is divided between one line and the next. After the first section of a word, that is divided between one line and the next, just like decide what to do in order to avoid mistakes of this kind in the future. So here we will put hyphen. Why? Because after the first section of a word that is divided between one line and the next, that's why we will put hyphen. So this is the uses of hyphen. Now come to quotation mark. They are used to enclose the original words of a speaker or a write or writing. For example, our Holy Prophet ﷺ said, then put quotation mark, carry out the order of Allah Ta'ala solely for pleasure and not for anyone but Him. Put quotation mark. They are used to enclose the original words of a speaker or write or a writing. So that's why we will put quotation mark. Use appropriate punctuation marks, full stop, colon, semicolon, hyphen, quotation marks and question mark in the following sentences. First one, we have a great time in Peshawar. The kids really enjoyed it. Answer, we have a great time in Peshawar, put full stop. The kids really enjoyed it, put full stop. Second, some people work best in the morning, others. So we will put hyphen. Why? Because this is the rule that we will put hyphen of the word which can be divided from a word to the next line. Do better in the evenings. Others do better in the evenings. Answer, some people work best in the mornings, others do better in the evenings. Third one, what are you doing next weekend? What are you doing next weekend? We will put question mark, because at the end of the interrogative sentence we will put question mark. Mother had to go to hospital. She had heart problems. Mother had to go to the hospital, put full stop. She had heart problems, put hyphen, and then at the end of declarative sentence we will put full stop. It is a fine idea. Let us hope that it is going to work. It is a fine idea, put full stop. Let us hope that it is going to work, put full stop. You. Could I speak to you for a moment? Answer, sorry to disturb you, put semicolon, because it is a greater pause. Could I speak to you for a moment? At the end of interrogative sentence we will put question mark. We will be arriving on Monday. morning, at least I think so. We will be arriving on Monday morning. Put hyphen. At least I think so. Put full stop. In the words of Murphy's law, put apostrophe. Murphy's law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. In the words of Murphy's law, put quotation mark because it is the original words of the speaker. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Place the appropriate marks selecting from the dash, ellipses or brackets where needed in the following sentences. Cross out any misplaced marks if the sentence is correct as written. Indicate with a C. If the sentence is correct according to their punctuation marks, then we will write C. C means correct. So this is the correct sentence according to their appropriate marks. I'm excited about the party yet. Correct. I had never met him before last night when he came to my house. Aslam explained. Correct. I remembered a time when everyone used to quote famous appeal, ask not what your country can, but what you can do for your country. So this is also correct sentence according to punctuation marks. Tariq hesitated at first, but then he said, well, you are welcome to stay in the guest room. Correct sentence according to punctuation marks. Fifth one. So we will put punctuation marks to correct the sentence according to punctuation. All the children, use bracket. 6 sisters, put comma. 2 half sisters and 4 full sisters. So we will put hyphen in the mid of full and sisters, and 2 brothers. At their parents, students, we will use apostrophe before the S. Parents home for the celebration. And this will be your activity. Correct the paragraph by adding appropriate punctuations and capitalization. Students, this will be your activity. Correct the paragraph by adding appropriate punctuation. You know very well about the punctuation marks and about the uses of punctuation marks, that how we will use our punctuation marks in a sentence to correct our sentence, and you will also use the rules of capitalization just like Atif. So we know very well that first alphabet of the sentence should be written in capital form. So this will be your activity.